What do we have to look at? Instrument rack. Let's take a look at it. Many different instruments for producing and tuning sound. I have no programming which addresses music. That's a shame. There's an Iron Maiden. Oh, not this again. Third piece solved. I sense the puzzle is nearly complete. Oh. Well done, the music swells. Isn't it glorious? No? I must protest. I can now identify the origin of the melody. It appears to be coming from the direction of Cable Street. The Sacred Heart Orphanage is located on Cable Street. Can you hear the children singing? The music calls to us. Perhaps it couldn't hurt to investigate? Okay. Iron Maiden, this time for real. A hulk of metal looming in a dusty corner of the shop. Seems to be used for both piercing and compressing at once. A covered wagon. Initial analysis indicates this device combines the features of both conveyance and domicile. Integrating a house with a cart is a marvel of modern technology. And the shopkeeper, Miss Kemeny. Welcome. Hello there, little fellow. Weren't you in here before with that hatchet man, Teddy? Oh, hired killer, okay. Indeed. Now I'm visiting on my own. My name is Otto. I have no hatchets. Nice to meet you, Otto. If you recall, my name is Anselina Kemeny. I have quite a few hatchets in stock. We have no need for man-made tools. I should at least chat her up. That way she'll know that I'm a pleasure to work with. I don't currently need a hatchet. What else do you have in stock? You could call it junk, up until somebody finds a use for it. Nothing should be labeled as junk unless it is entirely worthless. Items can be refurbished or repurposed for a different function. That's true, but I figure you'd be interested in machine parts, and I don't often deal in gears and cogs. Let's inquire about employments. I have recently become independent and I am searching for gainful employment. Perhaps you need help organizing your inventory? That's kind, but no thank you. It might look like a jumble to you, but everything is exactly where I need it. Jumble is putting it lightly. If my own components were arranged like that, I couldn't convey myself anywhere. Any road, congratulations on your independence. That's a fine thing for anyone to have, human or machine. Thank her and say goodbye. Thank you, Anselina. I will continue my search elsewhere until we meet again. Goodbye, Otto, and take care. Okay, let's go back to Tenter Street. Now, first, I think we're going to go to the wharf. Look around there. Then we return to the orphanage. And then we actually go to Sorry Square. St. Catherine Docks. Alright, let's see where this takes us. What conversations this leads to, I mean. You pause to wonder whether the staggering variety of waterborne vessels is strictly necessary or another example of human vanity. Organic individuals seem to feel a need to put their own stamp on things when a few consistent models of an object or conveyance would be more efficient. Regardless, the fact that humans invented elegant vehicles for water travel has something genius about it. Here at the wharf, the cobbles are slicker than in other places, and you must take care not to slip into the channel that connects to the River Thames. A mesmeric volume of flowing water you've seen before with Mr. Teddy. Owing to your lack of olfactory module, you wouldn't mind holding down a job near the stench of these foamy backwaters. You could learn to rig a sail or perhaps see if the dockhounds need an extra set of hands. Okay, let's see, there's plenty of stuff going on. There's a swivel crane we have looked at with everybody else. Only excess rust is keeping the frayed cable on that swivel crane from falling off. Okay, a stray dog. I wonder if he wants food. He looks a little emaciated. True, but there's a small amount of bone and gristle stuck between its teeth. This dog was recently fed by someone else. That is true. Clara Reed specifically. A newsboy. Papers, papers, get your fresh news right here. Hi there, half pint. Paper? No thank you, I am looking for a job. Well, jobs are often advertised in Little Rob's broadsheets, don't you know? I haven't any currency, but I could earn some if I had a job. Can't help ya. Okay, that's fine. Recruitment poster. Throw off the yoke of despotic gang bosses and join the Dockhounds. Big money and lifetime loyalty awaits. £10 signing bonus. There is smaller print at the bottom, magnifying. Must be able to lift a grain sack equal roughly to a young dwarf. I could carry such a weight without difficulty. I am not built sturdily enough for carrying grain sacks the size of a young dwarf. High pressure regulator. I could carry such a weight without difficulty. I am uncertain why such an ability would be relevant. Okay, there's the Navy officer. Haven't talked to him in a while. This man must be a sailor, or perhaps a former sailor. He is missing one leg, like Teddy, but sports a highly polished replacement of brass and wood rather than an augmentation. Hello, sir. I am canvassing individuals in the area for employment. Glenn Forrester, I can already see you're the eager sort, and likely hard-working as well. Both those observations are true. Sadly, I am in no position to hire anyone. I can barely feed myself, but good luck to you, fellow. Okay, we could enter the tavern. The velocipede, of course, we're going to look at that first. Only 2 wheels. One would have to pedal really fast to keep themselves from tipping over. Yeah, that is true. Cargo loader. An able pistoned individual if I ever saw one. Greetings, friend. My name is Otto. Direct me to the cargo that needs loading or unloading. He seems to be struggling even with this basic message. Are you content with your work here? It has been 0.33 days since my last action. Those sound like unsafe working conditions to me. Sure, we can tell him how we lifted a part of a house. You know, I have experience moving very heavy objects. I recently lifted a significant portion of a collapsed building. Until mobility over long distance is limited, unit mobility over long distances is limited. Recommended carriage of cargo loader via locomotive. Would you prefer to choose your own destiny? Maximum load weight 4 tons approximately. Maximum load per arm 2 tons approximately. I deeply appreciate our exchange, but I must be going now. All the best in your endeavors. I see now that we are on a fool's errand. The Determination Corps has granted us abilities far beyond others of our kind. We should seek out Mr. Braxton on his airship. He signed the module. Perhaps he intended to create more? Task failed, breaking the chains. Okay. We'll still go to Sorry Square to check it out, but we'll also visit Mr. Braxton, but that's gonna be saved for last. A slag pile, let's take a look at it. People should repurpose such waste matter instead of just leaving it out in the open. Dante Ziegler. You should recognize me. Otto, what are you wandering round the wharf about? I suppose Teddy cut you loose on as a test drive for the Determination Corps. We'd better not tell Dante too much, at least not until we've exhausted any other options. Something like that. Dante, with the core installed, it feels like I'm seeing you again for the first time. That's promising. Anything else seem new to you? Let's discuss the new stimuli we've been processing. Everything seems new, and I am inundated by stimuli everywhere I go. But that effect is lessened when the same type of stimuli are repeated.
It's all a natural part of your evolution. It might be hard sometimes because you're effectively growing up at an extremely accelerated pace.
Sure, let's tell him. Teddy and I had a disagreement. Such a thing has never happened before, and sometimes I feel like a second Otto is offering an opinion on my thoughts or even commands.
Very interesting. I hope this other Otto doesn't trouble you too much. I suspect he will eventually merge with your original identity, creating a more well-rounded consciousness. But for now, it is essential to establishing your independence.
Even independence from Mr. Teddy?
Potentially, yes, but you and Teddy are still friends. Now, you're a better friend because you're capable of caring for yourself and you're better able to help Teddy. Anything else on your mind?
Let's say goodbye then. I think that is all I need to know for now. Thank you. Goodbye for now, Dante. Okay, good luck, Otto. Oh, we still have the quest for working at Sorry Square. Right, breaking the chains was... that was the separate task. Okay, it's a living. Now let's bring back the... No, wait. We still have the other side of the docks to explore. We are not done here yet. But then we can return the doll, go to Sorry Square, and eventually... Maybe... Wait, can we even go up here? Oh, we cannot go to the airship. Okay, then Sorry Square it is afterwards. Ransack Nest. In a way, one could say I left Mr. Teddy's nest to seek pastures new. Centaur Dockhound. Oh, and we still have to go into the tavern. This centaur holds a weapon that could smash up my circuitry in a matter of moments. I should choose my words carefully. Hello, I am an automaton and I am looking for employment. What I do, you can't do. Now clear out, Bolt Brain. May I correct you, ma'am? It's automaton, not Bolt Brain. But what is it you do? I ask because you do not seem to be doing anything. Let's cut our losses. I don't want to trigger an altercation here, because both those might. Let's go with the first one. I'm not gonna say the second one. Yeah, may I correct you, ma'am? It's automaton, not Bolt Brain. What's that? You're giving me lip, Tin Can? Assuredly not. I do not have lips, neither am I made of tin. The soft hum from her headpiece grows louder for a few moments. I don't have time for this nonsense. Piss off. We could ask about the augmentations. Sure. Does your augmentation aid your thought process? I have a similar module myself. I did not know they could be adapted for blooded creatures. Look, this conversation is over. You want to see what happens when a tin can gets hit by 2,000 pounds of kicking force? The menacing glare in her eye is the only clue I need. I could never work with someone like that. So rude. There's some docking rope. Let's take a close look at that. This reminds me of when I sometimes felt that Teddy had me on a leash. There's a fisherman. Judging by his tanned and weathered face, this gentleman is what is called an old salt. Hello, sir. My name is Otto. Hello there, Otto. Name's Timothy Agarwal. What can I do for you? I am looking for gainful employment so that I may make my way in the world. Ah, noble pursuit, I'm sure. But the sea is no place for an Otto, my lad. One day out on the waves and you'll be nothing but a paperweight. He at least has a good reason for not hiring us. Thank you for your time, sir. Not at all. Good luck to you, Otto. Let's talk to the fishmonger. Felipe, I think? Yes? Yes? Did your master send you to buy some fish? As of late, I have become my own master, and I don't have a pressing need for fish. Then leave me be, little one. I have lost someone very dear, and the morbs are an affliction best endured alone. That's fair. Ferry schedule. Ah, that's the ferry we're gonna take eventually. If I don't find a job here, I could always look for one beyond London. We could sneak aboard, theoretically. Okay, we are done at the docks. So let's return to Cable Street to return the doll in the orphanage. Okay, we've read that before. It's a repeat. Okay. We cannot look at the doll in the inventory, even though we have it on us. So that's fine. At least we don't have to bother with that flavor text. Let's see if that is the right doll. I would assume so. Would be one hell of a coincidence to find another doll in another burned house in the same street. Oh, Mr. Otto, you're back. I have located Lucille, and right, it had the name Lucille on it as well.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Otto. I thought I'd never see Lucy again.
Her enthusiasm is bright, infectious.
It's so hard missing everyone. At least now with Lucy here, I don't have to be alone.
Is this satisfaction? It was no trouble. I am pleased to reunite you with your friend.
Now you have my everlasting thanks, Mr. Otto. Now excuse me a moment while Lucy and I get reacquainted. I really got to brush her hair.
Okay, now it said something up. Yeah, we can enter the orphanage now because of the Lament configuration, which is still worrying. An old spooky orphanage taking the Lament configuration in there. Dark dimensions, great. Your clunky manipulator opens the orphanage door as you are drawn inexorably towards the source of that damnable malady. The gilded box in your metallic heart clicks into its final configuration as the brick doorway crackles with ethereal energy. The building beyond falls away into a broken cosmic pit, illuminated in every direction by the incandescence of a billion galaxies dead or dying. A creature of unintelligible form perches over the precipice, and you must confront this paranatural being or lose yourself in the void. Is it like a huge, you know, polyhedron or something that orbits above it, named Leviathan or something? Over a big labyrinth? No, it doesn't look like like Leviathan. It's a devourer. Well, that's fortunate. That's wonderful. That's always good. We cannot leave. Okay, let's talk to the devourer. We are the devourer who awakens and heralds the Lord of the Abyss. I am pleased to make your acquaintance. I am called Otto. We are the unknowable and the all-knowing, the ever-living and all-destroying, tremble before our might. This must be the voice singing to us from the darkness. This is absurd. Ngep throt high glui al loixhog fern glui loixhog ahorna ftagn sia. Those are not words, and frankly I find this conversation infuriating. Good day to you, sir. A most unpleasant character. I've wasted enough time on this ridiculous puzzle. I should leave. The puzzle box is silent now, along with its damnable music. It feels as if its mass has diminished. Oh, we can just leave now? Has something changed about us? A most peculiar self-solving puzzle box of unknown origin. Okay. Is it just an Easter egg? That's fine by me, by the way. I hope we haven't unleashed this thing on the world. But say hi to Leviathan for me. Alright. What a wonderful encounter that is. We've read that before, so that's fine. But we've made it out alive. Can we enter it regularly now, or is it still the weird place? Probably still the weird place, right? We still have the puzzle box. If we are at some point reunited with Teddy, and we're still in town and not off to the Braxton Manor, what would happen if we returned here? Wait, let me quickly check, just to make sure, if we still get taken to the weird dimension. Okay, going back inside would be unwise. Okay. Would be interesting to see if we could take Teddy there as well. With a Nice save beforehand, of course. But that was an interesting journey into the weird and macabre world beyond our plane. Let's see. Let's go to Soris Square then. See what we can do here. The amount and variety of stimuli on hand in Soris Square is almost overwhelming. You must keep reminding yourself to focus on one object or person or building at a time, else you might never understand all of it. But the crowd will not allow you to stand and contemplate, as the constant traffic of people, horses and steam-powered conveyances, sometimes accompanied by hostile shouting, seems bent on shuffling you from one place to another. Is there nowhere here that isn't under someone else's foot? Okay, let's take a look around. There's the preacher. Let's talk to you. This man has been pacing the square, but I am not certain why. Hello, sir. Am I correct that you are an orator? I am a servant of the Lord, our God, my metal friend, Eli McBride, at your service. Do you or your lord need an assistant? Where is this Lord, our God, you speak of? Perhaps he could use my help? Let's go with the second one. Ah, the Lord rules from up above in the kingdom of heaven. But I have never heard of any kingdom above. Do you mean the sky? No, it's more of a metaphor, meaning that God's kingdom is not of this earth. Very interesting. Perhaps I should have been bringing the word to automata instead. Do you or your lord need an assistant? I do at that, but the only payment I can offer is eternal salvation. I am looking for a position that pays in currency, but thank you anyways. Okay, the restaurant. Let's quickly take a look at it. What a shame this establishment closed. I'm certain they could have used a talented automatic chef. Probably, yeah. Okay, let's take another look around. Any people around here? Let's go up the stairs and see. We could enter the bell jar first. There's Neptune. Let's quickly take a look at Neptune. Identifying Roman god Neptune. Curious. Are there horses in the Adriatic Sea? Perhaps their absence is due to Neptune's apparent hatred of seahorses. Okay. There's the bell jar, and there on the other side is, what was it, Jupiter? Or what was it? I'm not sure anymore. Is that what living to serve means? I always thought it meant being incredibly loyal to one's country and queen. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take a look inside the bell jar. And I think after that I'm gonna have to call it, because I still have to edit an episode down for today, because I had a busy weekend and I did not have time to record because I was in another town for the whole weekend for a concert. So I absolutely did not have time. So the first episode of this recording is going out today, which is Monday, May the 6th. The hotel is a place where sentient beings come to take their rest. You are uncertain why there is such a range of comforts on offer while unconscious. If one is unaware of one's surroundings, what difference is it to sleep in an alley or a hotel room or a palace? Here on the ground floor is a generous space for people to meet and converse. It is also popular for loitering, that is, to stand or sit idle and do nothing. This activity, or inactivity as it were, is performed while conscious, as confusing as that may be. Well, yeah, okay, there's a sofa. Do we have anything witty to say? A comfortable place for people to sit. Okay. This guy with the top hat doesn't want to talk. A fancy rug. This rug looks very soft. There's a water feature. An indoor fountain of sorts. I wonder if it's for display or for drink. Then there's a flower pot. It seems the hotel is trying to kill this plant, but why? A tea service. A pot and cups for serving tea. People's obsession with this beverage is something I fear I will never understand. Yeah, you don't have a tongue or anything like that, I suppose. A guest book? A ledger full of names. Strange, I don't see Teddy or anyone else I know. There's a concierge. This person has very good posture. It is quite impressive without the benefit of a metal frame. Welcome to the Beljar Hotel, where we serve you with bells on. My name is Suri, and how may I assist you? Passing. Greetings, I am Otto. Since you are not wearing bells anywhere on your person, I believe you were employing slang or a colloquialism. Yes, I suppose I was. Are you looking for your master? Master indeed. It wasn't meant as an insult. It will take quite some time before etiquette catches up to my technology. I do not acknowledge any master but myself. I am an autonomous automaton. That is quite a tongue twister. We offer lodgings and a few other services here at the Beljar, but nothing mechanical in nature. 1 second. But I am here to serve you. Do you have any duties which a humble automaton may assist? Or ambrotype module. With the foot traffic the hotel gets at all hours, wouldn't it be useful to have a photographic record of your guests? I could generate images of everyone who stays here with my ambrotype module. Let's try that. That's an interesting proposal, but a good concierge has no trouble recognizing her guests. I don't think the benefits would justify the effort, and we're not hiring at the moment in any case. Good day. Okay, that's fine. Let's take a look at the key rack. A board where guests leave the hotel's keys while they're out. I assume so they don't get lost. That would make sense. I assume we cannot enter Clara's room, but let's take a look at the castle painting first. A painting of a castle. Due to the high contrast, I suspect the colors are quite vibrant. 1 second. Okay. House painting. A cube-shaped house topped by a cylindrical cupola. I don't know what that is. Nothing like what I've seen in London. Yeah, we cannot enter Clara's room. That would be strange. The paintings here are insignificant. And with that, I think our foray into the Beljar Hotel is completed. Yes. We'll quickly return to Sorry Square. There we go. Quickly load that in. And the little hiccup, of course. And with that, I'm gonna say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.